Good morning, members of the County Council. I have a prepared statement here rather than talking off the cuff, which I would prefer to do because I have heard an awful lot that, thank you, Mr. Illigan, for suggesting that people may change their minds. I don't think that anybody could have sat through yesterday or will sit through today who has not given some consideration to perhaps changing their mind after hearing a lot of what's been said. I will, however, read this as written, and it says that over the past many years that I have observed and even participated in the proceedings brought before this body, no issue has been as poignantly charged as Miss Willie's resolution to ban the growing of genetically modified plant material. Simply stated, to disallow these plants or the science employed in their development without first establishing an alternative method of ensuring a viable agriculture for the future is at best irresponsible. This is not to say that Ms. Willie, in bringing this bill forward, has acted without careful and exhaustive deliberation and forethought. In fact, the ensuing discussion that this legislation launches will be vital to our very survival as we continue to populate the planet. The evolution of disease organisms and insects as they become immune to the chemical pesticides employed in the ever more exacting and difficult task of feeding future generations cannot be addressed by continuously developing more toxic poisons. Nor can we rely on traditional cultural practices that, while effective in terms of yesterday's demographic, cannot be reasonably expected to sustain a growing population that increasingly relies on others to feed it. While I hope all 9 members of this council reject this proposal as written and currently before you, it is imperative, I believe, that none of you dismiss or abandon the brave effort brought to this forum, this community, indeed this planet, by Ms. Willie, and that this discussion continues before an even greater audience of players and participants well into the future. We are just now contemplating the curriculum of a new learning institution in West Hawaii, and I would like to suggest that the mission of this facility be to bring farmers, scientists, investors, manufacturers, and students together in this perfect tropical setting to study, debate, and ultimately develop the technology, procedures, protocols, and practices needed to create the science of successful farming in the future.
Thank you, Mr. Greenwell. All right, I'm going to call a few more people from Kona before we go to the